Not much going on right now. It's gonna be another slow night. Don't think I'm gonna be long. I'm probably gonna be only like 2 hours tonight. So fucking cold in my room right now. I'm freezing right now. Like, yeah, it's 40. Holy crap! It is 41 degrees in my room. Holy shit! I'm freezing my ass off. I'm strongly considering getting one. Just one of them getting so fucking cold in here, it's ridiculous. I'm really considering going down to the store and picking one up, or having one mailed here. It's just way too cold. Legit freezing right now.
Comes a daredevil.
Whoever followed, thank you. I guess someone is spray loon. Is spray loon? I'm guessing. I spray fun. I spray loon fun. I guess. Welcome to the stream. What's up? How you doing? What's going on with you?
Add Ash.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Just the usual. Not gonna be that. I'm only gonna be a couple hours today on this game. Not much going on. Kind of whatever, you know. There's really not much going on. Diligent. That's what I want to do. Oh, you're in class right now? Online classes? Forgot what the damn way that is. Yeah, not much going on. Just not much going on right now. Just been playing this game. Just got off work, so. Really not much going on right now. Just work. Lots of work. This one along. 3. On 3 more. Yeah, no, I guess not much going on, really. Not really much going on. Same old shit. I said it's gonna be kind of slow this week until next week's gonna be busy though for me. We got the 1.3 update gonna happen, and then also the new game I'm gonna play coming out. So it'll be nice and busy next week. Looking forward to next week.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
Yeah, the 1.3 update hits on Wednesday. And then I got a new game coming out on Tuesday, so.
When
Hard work is all there is.
voice.
Yeah, and like I said, not much else. Really not much else going on. Come on, 3 more drops. Do as many. Yeah, also my overtime for work stops this week. Be too close or it won't spawn. Gotta go away. Gotta stay away from the monster so it spawns. Otherwise it won't spawn. I think it's you have to zone for it to count as for it to spawn. I've never seen it spawn unless I teleport somewhere. Should be up now. Come on, threesome drop. Give me another threesome. Give me one more threefer.
I'm the fright. By royal, nowhere to hide. Good.
You got 2. You suck. Suck, boss. He only gave me 2. You suck. I'm trying to level up. Too close right now. Short one. Ugh, shitty. Spin another one. Oh, looks like I'm doing it 3 times. Boo, I tell you, boo. I might skip ore farming tomorrow tonight and do it tomorrow. Well, then I can go to bed at 4. An hour and a half. Otherwise I have to stay. I'm not gonna stay up for my extra 20 resin. That's too long. Go 5:30. Screw that. That's still gotta stay up. The latest is 4:30. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay up till. I want to get up at 12 tonight. I get eBay stuff. The meeting today. Keep procrastinating though. Pretty much similar stats. Here. Defense. Verse. It just gives HP. If it was 2 defense pieces, then I would swap this for that, but no, it's not worth it. Use both of these as fodder. I'm just gonna keep those. Crap. So I'm trying to find. I want to get rid of the elemental master in HP and get more crit rate, crit damage, or defense percentage. Alright. Yeah, perfect. Well, I was hoping only for 2, but we're gonna have to do 3 today. And then I'll do probably 1 artifact. Well, one for the books. Because I gotta see what Sucrose needs for her books. And then check and see what we need. I'll do my dailies. Artifact farming. I'm probably gonna skip the facts by fine, the timer's all screwed up.
By royalty, cut to the chase. Self-placate. Yeah. Good.
5 so you get better drop rates. 'Cause, yeah, I need that extra drop rate so I'm getting constant 5 stars. And level sucrose to 8 to 70. Sucrose is ready to go. Up into the 70 pan. You get 2 free.
Truly is
First
fascinating.
commercial break.
Needs freedom books. Got a lot of them. Freedom's today, isn't it? Today. Cool. I think freedoms are I think freedoms are not tomorrow, the day after. I'll do those. Remainder.
In adventuring as in business.
She does. Yeah, let's go do that.
You always have to seize the opportunity while it's there.
30. This one. Fire one. Oh, shit, I need to go make my double. Waste. Go make a double real quick. I'm gonna do my deals.
Leave it to me. My royal Diana special. To the tape. Think you can bully me? Oz revealed. With swords from shadow.
Book. Cool. Got a go book. Cool. That's more than I expected. Make at least 2 gold books. Refund. Suck books. Need to save up and get our tornado once I get 2 more Devolvement claws. Gotta get 2 more of those. So I need 11 more gold books. She's gonna be on standby for a bit. She's doing pretty nice though. She's doing pretty awesome. I guess we'll get up close next time. Freedom books pop up. That's not too expensive. It's gonna be like 200,000. So probably one day I'll do money, and then another day I'll do books for her. Get her up to level 6. I'm ready to level her up. There you go. No money. I am broke. Look at all that broke. I am good broke. No money to my name. Woohoo!
We'll make you better.
Well, I think it's tomorrow I'll do money, and then the following day I'll do freedom books. That'll work out. Spend all my thing on money. Get like 500,000 more back. Yeah, I gotta get her in there. Use with her.
I want to help.
Get some XP on her. Dailies. Yeah, that pretty much broke me. I have no books and I have no money. I'm completely broke. I'm leveling for a while. Just gonna start working. Well, the event's coming up too, so we can get lots of EXP books and stuff, so could be nice. But you've done leveling characters for a while. I just can't do it right now. Sucrose was the final one. But,
Da da da! Nya! Da da da! Woo! Enhanced animal model. Dumpty Dumpty Go! Ah! Ah! Woo! Da da da! Cleo is a brave girl. Today, I found a really weird looking lizard. Want me to show it to you? La la la. Dumpty Dumpty. Absorption test. Ouch! Smash. Dumpty Dumpty. That's it.
What's up, map guy? How you doing, man? What you been up to, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Been busy with school and stuff.
Think you can bully me? La la la. Can't handle your drink. Shake and stir. Stand clear. Absorption
I understand. You got your own thing you gotta do. I get it. No worries.
You're going to pick me? La la la. Woo.
I said, don't worry about it. I understand. It's good to see you. Thanks for the host, Brewski. Appreciate it. Yeah, as long as you're doing okay, man. That's all that matters. Yeah, no problem. I'm probably gonna be on for maybe another hour or so, and I'm gonna go sleep. There's not much going on right
La
now.
la la. Woo. Enhanced animal model 75. Think you can pull it? La la la. Shake and stir. Look at you, boozy. La la la. Shake and stir. La la la.
Okay, last week of this semester. Okay, so you're gonna be on vacation pretty soon.
Da da da.
Okay, that's cool. You get to relax for a bit.
La la la. Woo!
Add Astra.
Yeah, it's my last week of overtime at my job. I gotta get my 2 days off again.
Da da da.
Getting tired of working overtime all the time. 20 minutes to kill before I can start farming. Oh yeah, I saw the new Guilty Gear trailer. It looked good. I mean, granted, I'm still like wondering when's the beta coming. Like, I'm surprised they still have not announced the beta. It's like, man, you guys are cutting it real close. It's only 3 months away from the, you know, what, 2 months away? Or 2 months and a week away from release. No, 2 months, 2 weeks away from release date. So it's not far away, you know. I'm kind of surprised they're waiting this long to bring out the beta. We should have figured it would have been announced by now. Figured by you know, February they'd have the beta. Kind of surprised they're waiting this long to reveal it. Just seems kind of weird. Yeah, I watched it though. I mean, it looks good. I like the fact, you know, the fact that they're doing the rollback netcode, the same one that was in. You think so? Well, that's kind of shitty because you have early access 3 days before, and then you're gonna have a beta right the weekend. That to me sounds kind of crappy. Like junction of, you know, put it all together like that. That seems kind of shitty. That's not a lot of time.
Take your
It's not
pick.
much of a beta
You'll
because
find
it
those
doesn't give
second-rate
them
items and
any
weapons.
time to work on anything if there's
When
issues.
you're high up, everyone
You know,
can
you
hear
want to
your
at least
voice.
do it a couple months before so people can say, okay, how was the beta?
Mondstadt welcomes
And it's
you.
like, oh, it was really good or really bad, you know, or we ran into this issue. Then they go, oh, okay, we know how to fix it now. You know, but if you wait till literally the week before, I don't know. To me, that sounds kind of crappy. I don't think that's a good idea.
Hard work is all there is to the craft.
I mean, I don't know what you think, but I don't think it's a good idea.
When you're high up, everyone can hear your voice.
These bombs, so heavy.
No wonder you're a master.
Come take
It
a look.
looks good. I'm not
Definitely
denying.
something that catches your eye.
Of course, Guilty Gear Strive looks good. I'm not saying. We all know it looks good. My concern is, you know, obviously the content. Like, we did see a little bit more of the content. The story mode, I'm sure, is going to be really good. I like the fact that there is a gallery mode. Hoping we get to play all the, because it sounds you get the trailers, you get the the story mode. I think from the previous games.
Should I choose?
And the music from the older games too. So I'm hoping we can play the music, you know, kind of like a jukebox mode.
Dodoko, where are you?
Yeah, the lore looks pretty detailed. We're getting a pretty good presentation with the lore. That. I just hope that I just hope the game is really feasible. It's going to be
City wall,
the middle of February.
grounded be thy woe.
Is going to be the last trailer.
Explosions can hurt people. Gin can
But
be
and I'm gonna
dreadful.
tell you, I already know who the
Monster
last character
people,
is just because of the date. Just because of the date of when the update's gonna hit. I mean, when the trailer's coming out, I can already tell you who the last character's gonna be. So, just calling it right now. It's like I already know who it is. So it's kind of obvious who it's gonna be just because of the month it's falling on and what day of the week it's falling on. I'm like, I wonder what character it's gonna be. And it's only obvious, like, who they're gonna add. It would make total sense who they're gonna add. Just because from a character standpoint, you know, this character is very popular. So I can already tell you that I can't picture her not being in the game. And it's a her. It's gonna be a girl. Gonna have one more female character. Unless they do some crazy curveball, which I don't see happening. But We'll see. I don't know. Well, okay. Which character? Which character is born on February 14th? Take a guess. I mean, you'll know if you know the characters. Which character is born on the February 14th? Just... Any ideas, Math? Who do you think it is? Just based on that clue alone. I mean, obviously I know the characters really well, so I know who that pertains to. Also, okay. Well, okay, what date? Okay, what holiday? Well, I mean, it's not a holiday, but you know what I mean. What special day falls on February 14th? What is February 14th? What day is that? Not a trick question. I'm just asking, what day is February 14th? What special day is that? So, do you know who it is now? You can just say it if you know. Unless you're really completely clueless. I'm not trying to trick you. I'm just telling you, like, what is February 14th known for? Okay, who do you think it is? Based on that information, who do you think it is? Just blurt out the name. I'll tell you if you're right or not. If you're off, I'll tell you. If you're wrong, I will tell you. If you're like, okay, that I'll tell you if you're completely
We'll
off.
go with you.
Get her to 70. Yep, you're right. You're right. It's Elfelt. Elfelt Valentine. So I'm going to tell you right there, it's going to be Elfelt. Elfelt will be the final character. It's painfully obvious just because of the date of birth, you know, because Angie Mito's date of birth is December 31st. He's actually New Year's. That's his date of birth. So it just makes sense based on that it would be Elfelt, because the trailers usually come every 6 weeks to 2 months. So it would if the trailer happens on February 14th, it is way too much coincidence who it's going to be. I'd be shocked if it wasn't Elfelt. So I'm just telling you right now, Elfelt's going to be in the game. It makes sense though. She's one of the most popular Guilty Gear characters. I can't see it. I can't see her not being in there. Secondly, you know, it's like you have Ramlethal. And Elfelt would just be like complete the package. You know, you got Ramlethal and Elfelt. The sisters. I can't think of anybody else who would be. So it would just be the most logical conclusion that it's going to be Elfelt. That's all. So I mean, it's cool, you know, if it happens, it's not a big deal, you know. I just know Elfelt is just the choice, you know, she's gonna be the choice. That's all. Elfelt is just that character, you know she's gonna get attention. She's very liked. Like, the Japanese love Elfelt. A lot of guys like Elfelt. I mean, I like her design. I do like Elfelt's design. She's really cute. And I like her style. I just don't like how bullshit she is. We obviously know she's going to be toned down for Strive. She's not going to be anywhere near as good as her Exerd counterpart. So I don't think she's gonna be like bullshit. So don't be surprised she's not as good. Like I already know that's gonna happen. She's gonna get nerfed. Yeah, biking for sure will be DLC. I don't have any doubt of that.
La la la.
Biking, because it's gonna be 5 DLC characters. So I'm gonna tell you it's more likely gonna be Biking. It's gonna be Johnny. It's going to be Eno. I would say Slayer maybe. And maybe another new character. Could also be Jam. Trying to think who else would be. Trying to think who else. Bridget, I think, has a high chance of coming back just because of Bridget's really popular. So I can definitely see Bridget making a return. Like, that would be... I think people would lose their shit if they saw Bridget. Bridget's really loved in Guilty Gear. I would legit use Bridget if he came back. He came back. I would totally use Bridget. Yeah, Dizzy's possible. Dizzy's very possible. There's a lot of characters that are possibilities. It's just we already know we're getting at least 1 season pass, at least 1, possibly 2 season pass. It depends how well the game does, because obviously if the game flops on its ass, we're not gonna see more than 1 season pass, which is gonna bum me the fuck out, because I know I'm not gonna get every character I want to come back. You know, the problem is there's a lot of legacy characters that aren't in the game yet. You know, so it's one of those things of, man, if I don't want them to not introduce new characters. I do. You know, it's nice to see new blood in the series, or it's characters that are really obscure make into the game. Like, what's his name? What's that character's name? Can't think of his name. The guy with the horn. He's from Guilty Gear Overture. I forgot his name. Oh man, I can't think of his name. Man, I can't. What's up, baby Zhangling? How you doing? What's going on with you? What's up? We're trying to wait for timers right now. Yeah, I mean, but Guilty Gear Xrd only had, I think, 14 base roster with 3 DLC, so it was 17, I believe. Because the first 3 DLC characters in Xrd was Elfelt, Leo, and I forgot who the other one was. I thought Leo and somebody else. I forgot who the third one. I thought there was 3, maybe 2. Maybe there was only 2. I'm just trying to remember in Xrd, when Xrd first came out. Can't think of the name. Can't think of who else it was. Maybe it was only 2. I know Revelator had, I think, a couple. Dizzy was 1. She was free too, which was awesome. That was such an awesome addition. Adding Dizzy after Evo, the day after Evo, I was like, that was so hype, and she was free. That was super hype. Ramlethal? I thought Ramlethal was part of the base roster. Xrd. Pretty sure she was. Pretty sure. If I remember right. I don't think Ramlethal was DLC. Pretty sure she was base roster. Because she was the boss. Obviously, they're not going to make a boss a DLC. You know, I mean, boss Ramlethal was, you know, had instant super and, like, other bullshit.
Boing, boing, boing.
Yeah, only 2, but, you know, they could also put other characters, or again, returning old characters. Oh, I was thinking, the character I was thinking of was Azuna. They could put Azuna in. You know, he's a Overture character. He could make his debut. I could see him coming in. I wouldn't mind if he'd be joined.
La la la. Da da da. Hiya. Ah. Da da da. Ooh. Ah.
Well, we'll see. I mean, don't expect the DLC characters to come anytime soon. So I wouldn't. What would be an awesome, what I would like them to do is if they bring us a bonus DLC character up for launch. That would be nice. Like they did the previous games. Like they did, because Exurd, you know, they just like, oh, by the way, we're getting 2 DLC characters at launch. So they're like, oh, that's, you know, made the roster look a little bigger. One of them was, an Elfelt was free. Leopoldin. Yeah. They're totally... I'm gonna tell you this one. They are not gonna put Leopoldin in Strive. That would be hilariously funny if they did, but I guarantee you he will never... That character is never coming back. I really don't see that character, like, being, like... I don't even know if Asuka's even canon. I don't think it is. Because, I think XX's, like, all those like, XX Action Core Plus, all that, that's not canon, from what I read. So, like, characters like, I don't think ABBA is canon. Also, you know, Justice and Cliff, like, Cliff living, that's not canon. Cliff's dead. Oh wow! You want to bring back Leopoldin? No, I can imagine the people, if they saw him, they'd be like, a lot of people are like, who the fuck is that? And only the real Guilty Gear fans will know who it is. But even then, if I saw that, I would just laugh because I'm like, you gotta be joking. Like, even I know that's a joke. Like, it's a joke. Right? Like, I'm just like, that's a pretty bad joke, but... Jake, that's a joke. Like I said, that would be funny, though, if that was a character. Yeah. don't think a lot of the Asuka casts, like the two Asuka characters, or the Asuka like story mode characters, they're never gonna come back. Well, they're not very. I mean, Abba, I can see possibly coming back. Abba is like, people did like Abba, and I wouldn't mind if she came back. But I don't know if she, if she's actually considered canon. I don't think she is, but I mean, no, it doesn't really matter. I think it always still incorporated into the story. But I think there's other characters that have more reason to be there, Obviously, characters like, Lair. Well,
Hey, not the guitar!
characters like Slayer, the Jam, Bikin. Obviously, they deserve to be in the game. Because it's just, those are like staples, like very unique archetypes that you're used to seeing in Guilty Gear. I'll be honest, it's weird not seeing Venom. It's really weird not seeing Venom. Venom was like, yeah, he's been pretty OG since X, so not seeing him in the game is really weird. Storyline, it makes sense though, because he's not supposed to be Venom. The character Venom is dead. He was killed off. Well, in theory, he was killed off. Because of the Assassin's Guild had to get rid of him. Obviously, Zato wasn't going to do that to him. So now he's goes under a new alias. Well, Justice was in Exerd and Revelator. Justice came back. She was in the story. But then they killed her off in Revelator. No, it was in Exerd. No, I'm sorry. No, actually, in Revelator, yeah. I mean, she was still using Justice's body as the vessel for Elfelt. Now when Justice is fucking as big as a house. No, bigger than that. He's like big as a church. I just don't see Justice coming back as a playable character, even though Justice was unique. Get the thing. I'm paying attention. It's paying attention. Still me not paying attention like usual. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make sense to fight a character that big. It's like, Justice would be like the equivalent of, like, Apocalypse and Marvel's Capcom. It's like, yeah, you're gonna put this giant-ass character. Size-wise, it doesn't make any sense. She'd be so busted, too. Did I grab this? I wasn't paying attention. Okay, I did grab it. Okay. I was paying attention. Yeah, like I said, I'm grateful we're getting another Guilty Gear because, putting a lot of faith in the Guilty Gear Strive. Like, Guilty Gear Strive is going to be my fighting game. It's going to be the first time I've played a fighting game in about a year. Because I've been avoiding fighting games for the most part. I've not felt like playing any of them. I'm not interested in. I don't even care about KOA 15 to be honest. I'm not even remotely excited about it. KOA 15 just looks like KOA 14 with just slightly better graphics. Doesn't really look like they changed much. I really don't see it being anything great. It's just gonna be like, oh, it's a game. If it has good netcode, I mean, yeah, a lot of people will play it. As far as me, like, jumping on board, like, oh my god, do I need to play it? Like, no. Now, I am excited about that other new fighting game, the DNF Duel. DNF Duel looks sick. I was like, okay, I am definitely in for DNF Duel. Like, you can count me in. I'm very curious about that game. 'Cause that game does look really cool. I mean, I never played Dungeon Fighter, but I do like the way it looks. It looks really cool. I mean, it's got Arc System Works doing the graphics, so you already know it's going to look beautiful. But the gameplay is what I care about. I don't know the company that works on the game. I don't know. I heard they're the one that did the Fate Stay Night game, Fate Stay Night Fighter. So maybe it'll be good. I remember that game from a long time ago. I did play it. It was interesting. Yeah, I just hope it's not a. The biggest fear I have it's another Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. If it's another Grand Blue, I'm gonna hate it. You know, Grand Blue is, to me, is garbage. It's a garbage ass fighter. It's a game I could totally I have no interest in, and I could care less if I miss out on it. Yeah, it has awesome looking characters. Like, I love the characters in Grand Blue Fantasy. They're gorgeous looking. The music is really badass, but it's just the game sucks. I don't like how that game plays. It gets boring really quick.
That tingle?
I have no desire to put any energy into that game because it's just not fun. Boring. I care less if I miss out on it. You know, the funny thing is, the game keeps getting DLC. Like, they keep making new characters for it. And I'm like, man, people still play this fucking game? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, like I said, I'm still interested in it. I just hope it's not a fucking... I hope it's not a Grand Blue Fantasy or a Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle type game, because that's gonna piss me the fuck off. I'd be like, yeah, stay away from this garbage. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. Because those games, you know, definitely I have a lot of animosity towards those games because I think they're terrible. You know, it's like, damn, you have all these awesome IPs in this game, like awesome characters, you know. I love the universes that you added to these games, and it's like, but the gameplay is just fucking garbage. It's just a whack-ass fighting game. You know, I wanted to like Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle because I was like, oh man, you know, I thought it was going to be so deep. It was really, you know, awesome deep fighting game, and then, you know, when I saw the final product, I was like, oh no, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I signed up for. You know, it pretty much put me in a bad mood because I was just like, yeah, I'm done with this fucking game. I jumped ship so fast. I was forcing myself to play it for a few days, and I was just getting tired of it. I was like, yeah, I regret buying that game. I really do. I wish I could get my money back. I want my $60 back. The game was a joke.
Quake! I will have order.
Yeah, this is again. It's a whack ass game. It's not made for people that like fighting games. It's made for people that just honestly, it's made for casuals. It's just made for people that don't play fighting games, have no interest in fighting games. They just want to, you know, do stuff and stuff happens. You know, it's just there's no satisfaction in learning that game. You know, the combo system is so like plain. Because of, you know, you're literally just using 2 buttons. It's like, man, this is so basic. Killer is Dead. Oh, nice. You played that game? Yeah, a lot of people like that game. It's kind of a cult classic. Still need to finish Control. I still have not beat it yet. But I wanted to play it on the weekends when, you know, but I had all this overtime and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it later. I'm still gonna get around to it though. I still want to finish that game. It's just I don't want to do it right now because with Ease 9 coming out next week. That's been high on my radar. That game is definitely gonna be played day one if I can. Keyword if I can. I don't know if I'm able to play it day one though. I would like him to mail it out this week. If I can get it this weekend, it would be perfect. If that happens, oh man, I'm going to be like, yep, it is going to be an easy weekend. But I don't think that's going to happen. So. No More Heroes. I never played that game. But I know of it. What's up, Jester? How you doing? What's going on with you? Just doing okay. Just doing my dailies. That's it. Just doing this. That's really about it. What's going on? Really not much else going on right now. I'm kind of slow. I'm not gonna stay up too late tonight. I'm probably not. Log off around 4:30. I'm just doing my artifact runs. I've already done all my dailies, done my events. Yeah, I think I've done everything. Done my resin already. Tomorrow's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be short tomorrow too, and the day after, and then the day after. It's not much. There's just not much going on right now in the game. I'm just waiting for the 1.3 update. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pull on it though, to be honest, because it really depends what 4 stars are in the banner. They still have not revealed what 4 stars are going to be in the Zhao banner. Because I don't really want Zhao, to be honest. I don't really care to get him. But if there's damn good 4 stars that I need, then I'll consider it. But if there's nothing, if it's none of the 4 stars I need, then I'm gonna pass. And Kaching, I already have Kaching, so I don't care to. I'm not into C, you know, doing multiple of the same character, because especially 5 stars, I don't care about that shit. Because it just takes way too much resources to get a C6 5 star. You know, just good luck. I don't think it's worth it. You're lucky you get 1 copy. That's good enough. I don't mind C6ing a 4 star. That's fine. Because that's more realistic. The only way I'm going to pull Zhao banner, and it has to be these 3 characters. If Xinyan, Barbara, and Ning Wang are in the banner, I mean, that's obviously bullshit chance in hell that's going to happen. But if those 3 are in the banner, yeah, I'm for sure pulling. Because I want all those characters. C6. I'd love to C6 all 3 of them. You know, especially Xinyan. Because Xinyan's definitely one of my biggest characters that I like.
Right.
Yeah, that'd be the only way I pull on Zhao's banner. On Kaching, same thing. If Kaching's banner has all 3 of those characters, I'll pull. I mean, the character I really want the most is I would like Hu Tao. Hu Tao looks like she'd be pretty cool. Granted, it's the Pyro user, but I want Ayaka. That's who I'm honestly waiting for. That's the big character I'm waiting for. I want Ayaka really bad. Hoping Ayaka comes soon. My guess is she's coming as version 1.6 patch. That's what I think. It's gonna be either 1.6 or possibly 1.4. I'm thinking 1.6 for Ayaka. But I think she's my major character. I've ever since I saw her, I was like, I want her. She looks so cool.
Another test.
Also panty shots.
Fry!
He has panty shots. Okay, I'm sold. Japanese panty shots? I said, yeah, I can definitely go with that. Yeah, as far as that, like I said, yeah, just waiting for the update. Like I said, next week it's also E9 Monster Knox, so I got 2 things to look forward to next week. And finally, my overtime at work is over, so that's a good thing for me. It means I can get off work earlier. I think they said they're gonna. I think I'm not gonna have to do weekend overtime this weekend. I think they're gonna call it off on Thursday because we're pretty much caught up on our work. That my boss put a message out. He says, yeah, more than likely, he said they're probably gonna cancel it at Thursday. So I'll probably just have to work an extra hour the next 4 days, and then I get my 2 days off, and then back to my normal schedule next week. Okay, I got 2 days off again. Woohoo!
Another test subject.
I miss having 2 days off from work. I like having my days off. I really do. I gotta have my days off. I need to keep my sanity. Otherwise, I go cuckoo. Yeah, I did a whole month of overtime, so that's enough for me. I don't want to do it more. I had enough of 6 days of overtime. That's good enough for me. 1 month is enough. But I know once the next expansion comes out, oh god, it's gonna be a madhouse. 'Cause they're gonna probably announce it next week. So it's gonna be when that comes out, which I'm speculating in September. I think it'll be out. That our work is gonna be so busy. We'll probably be busy for 2 months straight. Just 6 days, 10-hour week, 10-hour days of overtime. So it's gonna be really busy. Live 2D model. Man, just do what you find out fun, dude. Do it what you enjoy, man. I mean, that's what it comes down to. I realize that, I know some people like, oh, it's a waste of time, like what I'm doing. And it's like, no, it's not. You do what you like. Honestly, do what you like. Damn it. Log out, log back in. Do what you enjoy. I realize that, I just, I do what I want to do. That's ultimately what I do. I don't do what other people tell me to do. I take people's suggestions into consideration, but I do ultimately what I want. It's like, if I want to play this game, I'll play this game. If I want to do this whatever thing, I'm going to do whatever thing I say I'm going to do. But yeah, just do what you want to do, dude. Do what makes you happy. I mean, ultimately, that's what it is. I just realized that. That's why I stopped, honestly, playing certain games, because I feel like I'm forcing myself to do it, and I don't want to play them. People are like, oh, play this game, or you bought this game. Okay, but I don't want to play it. Yeah, I mean, if you have the energy to do it, sure. I don't have the energy to do a lot of stuff anymore. No, I do stuff. I only do stuff that I have to do. If I have to do it, I'll do it. But otherwise, I just don't care. A lot of times, I just don't want to do anything. I'm too lazy. I'm really lazy. Oh, I mean, I'll work because, hey, I gotta take care of bills. That's important. I'm not gonna skip work, and I'm not gonna go not work, and I have to work. That's one thing I will always do. I'll always work. I can't not work. I have to. One, for my mental health, and two, because I got bills to pay. Also, it helps me keep busy, because obviously having too much free time on your hands is not a good thing either. Because if you don't use that time off to be productive or do something you like doing, you're gonna get bored. I don't like having too much time off, to be honest. Too much time off, it can be a bad thing. I used to be unemployed before. It was okay for the first 2 months, and after that, oh god, the boredom kicked in so fucking hard. I was like, yeah, I can't not work for a long period of time. I have to keep a job. I've been on unemployment for years. Like, it's not fun. It's okay for a little bit. Like, I don't mind it for a break. If you take a couple months off, yeah, that's cool. Clear your head, catch up on stuff you want to do, projects or whatever. Take care of business. But yeah, ultimately, I don't like having too much time off. I just think it's more negative. It's less beneficial than it does good. Yeah, well, you don't have that problem. That's the thing. You don't have to worry about bills. I do. I have financial responsibilities I need to take care of. you know, I rent a house. I got, you know, it's like, it's not easy, you know. And I still got another 20 years to work still. At least 20 years. Possibly 30. You know, I'm 40 years old. I'm gonna work probably at least till I'm 70. I wouldn't be surprised. That's pretty normal nowadays. People work that long. They have to. Put into my retirement. If we even have a 401. Even if we have Social Security by the time I'm dead. One of those things of, yeah, just... You're gonna be working. I'm gonna be working for the next 20, 30 years. That's not gonna stop. That is not gonna stop. The only thing I could see myself possibly doing in the future is moving out of state. That might happen. You know, I've discussed it with my dad, and he thinks it's a good idea. I said, yeah. I said, you're probably right. Just to get a new mindset, just to have a new experience. I wouldn't mind living in another state. Or somewhere more like the country life. Not so much the city life. The city life's just too busy for me. I don't really care about the city life. It's nice once in a while, but when you're just around it all the time, you're just like, eh. I don't like how fast things are moving now. I think things move way too fast now. I can't keep up. I don't have the energy to keep up with shit. It's just way too fucking fast for me. I do like the slower life better. I can appreciate the country life. Also, it's less expensive to live out there. Cost of living is way lower. I mean, I would weigh my options where I'm gonna move. You know, I can buy a house out there probably for a third of what I pay here, and I get a mansion out there. And I could easily do it by myself. Mortgage would be so cheap, and I can split it with another person. Shit, I'd be set for the rest of my life. I wouldn't have to worry about anything. Yeah, like if I moved up to like Oregon or something, and she can buy a mansion for like 180,000, 150,000 for a house up there. Beautiful home, like 5 bedrooms, 4,000 square feet. It's huge. I'd be living it up. I'd have everything I want. The only bad part is I don't like the weather up there because it's freaking cold. I mean, it is unbelievably cold up there. The only negative I don't like about it is just the weather is just awful. It's just always cold. It's always snowing. That's the price you pay in that kind of climate. Have snowstorms and shit like that. You know, being indoors is going to be a big thing. You know, I'd have to stay indoors a lot of the time because it's so freaking cold. I don't like the cold, to be honest. I hate the cold. I don't like the heat either. I like nice weather, just in the middle. Shit, over here, I'm freezing my ass off in my room right now. It's like 40 degrees in my room. I looked at my phone. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's 40. Let me look at my phone again. It's 42 degrees in my room right now in California. Too freaking cold for Cali. That's low for Cali. Like the other day, it was like 39. I was like, what the fuck? That's almost freezing. Like, I cannot live in that type of environment, man. That's too much. I just couldn't believe like how freaking cold it is. I'm like, that's really fucking cold. That to me is crazy. Well, the freezing point is 30 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 0 degrees Celsius. So we're talking what, 10 degrees Celsius? If that? Be higher? That's higher. 15? I don't know the conversion rate. I'm sorry. It's probably like in the tens. I could. It's pretty cold. It's close to freezing. Freezing, like I said, is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. We're only 10 degrees away from the freezing point. So you can imagine how cold it is in my room. And I don't have heating in my room. It's one thing I don't like about my house. We have no insulation. We have no, heating. We have no air conditioning. It's my house. When it gets cold in my house, it gets cold. When it gets hot in my house, it gets hot. The weather in my house sucks. That's the only reason I want to move is because this house is just not, it gets the job done. I'm grateful I have a roof over my head, and I'm grateful. But trust me, I can do better than this. Yeah, I want to buy a home, but I have a feeling my dad said the same thing. It's not going to happen. Because the amount of money they expect me to make, which is unfeasible. And like, for a guy who makes $15 an hour, what they want me to make is impossible. You know, they want me to make like $35 an hour at least to buy my own home in California. I'm like, how many people do you know make $35 an hour? I don't know that. I know like maybe 2 people that make that kind of money. My mom didn't make that money, and she worked for an environmental company. She made like 25, I think, an hour. So I'm like, looking at him like, hey, you're funny. There's no way I'm gonna make that kind of money. Hell, my best paying job was $21 an hour. I was working for a computer company. Again, let's see if I'm reading. Hold on. Yeah, I'll check for you right now. Hold on. Celsius to Fahrenheit. I'll check for you right now. Fahrenheit to Celsius.
I just came up with an awesome new riff. Want to hear it?
Oh, never mind. I was completely off. It's 5 degrees Celsius right now. 5 degrees Celsius is what it is right now. In my room. I'm pretty cold. I'm bundled up. I got my shoes on. I got my. I'm freezing though. My feet are so cold right now. Because cold air seeps towards the ground, so I feel the cold towards the ground the most. My feet are the coldest right now. Hands were freezing earlier too. I was like, oh my god! I was like trying to warm my hands up. Trying to go take a hot shower. But I can warm up. It's like, I hate being this cold. Sucks, man. I really hate it. But yeah, like I said, 5 degrees Celsius, man. I don't know how cold that is to you. To me, that's pretty damn cold. Yeah, average over here is between 10 and 15 an hour. It's average in Cali. Cost of living is so high here. Wouldn't recommend moving here. To be honest, if If you're in another state that's cheaper, I wouldn't advise moving to Cali. It's too expensive to live here. If my job would let me move to another state, it was an option for me. Like if they said, hey, you can relocate and you can keep your job, I probably would move. I'm not joking. Probably be the best thing for me.
Hey, not the guitar!
Yeah, I mean, the only thing is, it is going to be a bit of heartbreak, though, because if I moved out of Cali, I'd probably break my heart. Because it just, it's hard to let go. This is my home, I lived here my whole life. So me just leaving it all behind, that's hard. I wouldn't see my family anymore. I wouldn't see my friends anymore. That's a really tough decision to make. I don't. It's like I said. I would probably feel better if I moved up north more, like northern Cali, towards like the desert area. At least there's a compromise. I can at least just drive down here to go visit my friends. It'd take about an hour. But, I'd rather do that than probably move out of state. Moving out of states is such a big thing. Like, I know I could live up to like Lancaster, which is like an hour and a half, 2 hours where I live. It's way cheaper to live up there. Cost of a house up there is like half as much. Well, yeah, I mean, well, the American dollar's not worth all that much, to be honest. The value of the dollar has been getting less and less, to be honest. It's the truth. I mean, you gotta understand inflation. Just because you have more money doesn't mean it's worth more. Because if the cost of living raises, everything costs more, then your money's not as powerful as it used to be. Back then, a dollar used to mean something. A dollar could buy you something. Nowadays, a dollar doesn't get you jack shit in California. Candy bar costs more than $1. When you used to buy candy bars, they were like a quarter. You go to the 99-cent store, you buy like 4 for $1. Now you go to the 99-cent store, they're like each is like 79 cents. It's like cheap. So, value of the dollar has depreciated a lot. Like, $15 an hour is not a livable wage.
Order guide
You can come back. Yeah. So. Like nowadays, even my dad says like our wages now, it's really bad.
Stabilize.
$15 an hour is nothing. You can't get much at $15 an hour. You can't buy a house at that wage. You can't even rent a house for that wage. You're lucky. You can't even rent an apartment by yourself for those kind of wages. Like I bring home like, when I'm working overtime, I bring home like $2,800 a month. But when I'm working normal hours, I bring home like $1,800. Yeah, about $1,800. So that's nothing. You can't rent an apartment for that. Apartment minimum here for a 1-bedroom is like $1,500. That's almost all your wages. You couldn't survive. Like most people live with roommates because it's just so difficult to live by yourself. Like it really is. It's really a challenge. I'm used to living with roommates, so I'll probably be doing it the rest of my life. I don't think it's ever gonna stop. Yeah, it's just one of those things of... Yeah. Sadly, life over here is not getting any better. Like it's been... Quality of life here in Cali has been getting worse. Like I said, prices are going up. Wages aren't really helping much. I mean, for God's sakes, you go to a, like, it's just baffling me. Like, for example, you go to, like, fast food place, like, for example, Carl's Jr. Get a lot of those over here on the West Coast. And remember, you know, when you used to buy a combo, like a superstar combo, normal price was like $6-7 for a combo. You know, get their biggest burger, a fries and a drink. And I'm like, okay. Now you go to the Carl Jr. now. The same thing is like $11, $12 for the same combo. Like, holy fuck! And even with a coupon, it's like $9. I'm like, with a coupon. I'm like, Jesus God, why is it so expensive? Like, that's outrageous. Even the mom and pop fast food places, they're like $8-9 for a combo. I'm like, man, that's what it used to be, man. I used to go buy quarter-pound hamburgers from, like, what was it called? What was that burger joint? Mexican burger joint. I forget the name. Oh, I'm trying to remember the name. Not Douglas Burgers. Tam's Burgers. There's a thing called Tam's. They're pretty well known. It's like a Mexican burger joint. I used to go down there and used to get quarter-pound hamburgers for $1. Big ass quarter-pound hamburger, you know, like a Whopper for $1. Get like 3 of those, and I'd be so full. And I'm like, you know, back then you ate good. Now you could you have a little money and you could actually get some decent food. Now it's like that doesn't happen anymore. Now they're selling the same burger for like $2.50. Like, Jesus, got up a lot. The only place that's cheap to eat that I know of right now is Burger King. Because their coupons are insane. I actually eat there like every other, I would say once a month. I go there. And order like, I would just stack coupons with stuff and I'd get a ton of food for under $5. I'd get like, I think the other day I went to get, I grabbed, what was it? I grabbed 2 chicken sandwiches, small fry, a cheeseburger, Whopper, 10-piece chicken nuggets for $2.50. I was like, yeah, that's like insane value. Because, you know, they have coupons. It's like, oh, you buy this, you get this free. You spend this much on your order, you get this free. And you can combine them, they don't care. As long as they don't overlap with each other. Meaning you can't buy one thing, get something free, and that free thing gets you something free. You can't do stuff like that. But they don't care as long as you meet the prerequisites. So I would just combo stuff on there, and they always have it. Holy crap, you can eat really good here for next to no money. So it's cheaper to eat there than make your own burgers. You know, making my own burgers would cost way more than doing it that way. Yeah, I do it all the time, dude. You should see how frugal I am, dude. I'm always trying to save money. I'm really good at it. I like saving money. I don't like spending top dollar on things. I always look for coupons. Like, even when we have sales at, like to go to the supermarket. I'll have like a sale on like I'll go to the Mexican supermarket, like El Super, and they sometimes have like I think one time it was a crazy deal. They were selling ribeye steaks, you know, which is my favorite cut of meat. They were selling it for $2.99 a pound. I was like, that's unheard of to be that cheap. So I went down there, you know, I was like, because normally ribeye steak, like, normally it's like $12 a pound. So you're getting it for 75% off the retail price. That's what it normally goes for. So I bought 20 pounds worth. Give me 20 pounds. Because, you know I can't get it that cheap. So I just, I buy like 20 steaks, freeze it, and then, we have steak. Like, because it's a lot. There's like the 4 of us, so we would each eat a steak, and then we'd have, okay, we're going to have ribeye for the next, every once a month we're going to have ribeye steak. Dinner. So we could do it 5 times. So it's just being, doing it smart, saving money. You can eat good and not have to worry about spending an arm and a leg. You gotta be smart with your money. Yeah, if you like sirloin, you'll love ribeye. Ribeye is one of the... if you ever had filet mignon? You ever had that? Because that's even more expensive than ribeye. Filet mignon is considered like one of the absolute best. I said, I don't know if you ever had filet mignon. Filet mignon goes for like $20 a pound. It's really expensive. It's good meat though. Actually, I like ribeye more than filet mignon though. Ribeye's cheaper, but I do like the way ribeye tastes. I also like prime rib. Prime rib's really good. That's probably my second favorite steak. I also have T-bone steak. That's a very common one. That's a good cut of meat. Porterhouse, that's a good cut. Yeah, same thing with, like, I buy fish too. We get it on sale. I buy salmon. It's one of my favorites. Salmon steaks. If once they're sometimes down, I think it's the cheapest I've seen them is like $4 a pound. I'll go grab like 10 pounds worth of salmon. But I do like salmon. Chicken, I usually get for like $1 a pound. I get the boneless chicken. I prefer boneless. The boneless chicken is just easier to cook and you get more meat out of it. I mean, you can buy like the chicken leg quarters and stuff. They're like low as 50 cents a pound. But I'd rather spend a little extra and get the boneless because it's all meat. The meat is just, I think, tastes better. I mean, $1 a pound is nothing. That's cheap. It's not like, chicken is nothing special. Chicken is like one of the cheapest meats you can get here in the United States. It's funny, where other parts of the world, chicken is considered a delicacy. Like in Japan, I think in Japan, like beef is really expensive in Japan, but fish is really cheap. Because, they have access to fish so easily. So it's the opposite over there. Beef is cheaper here, but I mean, granted, it's still expensive, but it's not as expensive as fish. I think chicken is more expensive over there, too. Yeah, I'm pretty partial to fish. Yeah, salmon, you know, I love seafood in general. Shrimp is like, I love shrimp. I love lobster, crab, scallops, eel, octopus. Love squid. Oh man, I love squid. I can pack squid away. I can eat that shit for days. I haven't had squid in a long time. You're making my mouth water. Carp, yeah, carp's good. Only thing I've never had shark. Like shark fillets. I'd like to try it though. Yeah, if I had a choice between anything seafood wise, yeah, I'd definitely give me shrimp. I love shrimp. I can eat shrimp like crazy. I'll down shrimp like chips. Seafood, I love sushi. Like, God, I love sushi. I can down sushi, man. You know, a friend used to go to this all-you-can-eat sushi place by our house, but they're closed because of COVID. We used to always go there like every 2 months and be a special occasion. And I would just, geez, I would just devour that shit. I just love sushi so much. Because I don't get to eat it that much, so it's rare I get to just bite into it. A lot of times we're always eating hamburgers and, you know, hamburgers, hot dogs, you know, steaks, you know, pasta. That's mostly what we eat in the house. The usual stuff. I mean, I'm grateful we eat though, and I don't, please, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not the type of guy who takes food for granted. No, I'm very grateful I have food on my plate. I am very wasteful with food. Like, I refuse to throw food away. Like, I am a firm believer in not doing that. I think that's morally wrong. Like, you know, you should be grateful that you get to eat. There's some people in the world that don't have that privilege. They're just starving, or they don't have access to it, or they're just poor. So, you know, that's one thing we learned with my mom and my dad. They say, hey, when you get served dinner, that's what you get to eat. It's like, you don't like it, then you don't eat. It's like, yep, I agree with that. I 100% agree with that. It's like, hey, we're having this for dinner. That's what you're gonna eat. Like, that's what we can afford. I'm like, hey, no complaints here. I'm not gonna be one judge. So, well, you'll never see me complain about food. Because we like I said, we mostly eat cheap stuff. I eat a lot of Hamburger Helper, a lot of pasta, like we'll have like spaghetti for 2-3 days straight. We make so much of it. They make a big old pot of spaghetti, and it's cheap. You know, spaghetti's so cheap to make. You know, mere dollars, and you can feed a whole family for, you know, under $1. You can get yourself a big old plate of spaghetti and a second helping for under $1. I mean, that's cheap. You know, and then my dad will make a crap ton of it, and he's like, "Hey, we're having this the next 2-3 days." I'm like, "Well, that's what we're having. Spaghetti." That's what's on the menu. Yeah, okay. There's just certain things we make all the time. It's like, you know, we have breakfast, you know, I have like pancakes, eggs, and sausage. And again, we'll have spaghetti, we'll have lasagna, pizza, like I said, steaks once in a while, chicken, pork chops. You know, once in a while we'd have fish. Not the expensive. We usually get swai. Swai's like the cheap fish. It's good though. I mean, I like it. It's okay. It's not my favorite, but I'll eat it. Yeah, sushi I'm definitely really weak in the knees for. I will sushi, man. Yeah, I love sushi so much. Only time I ever eat sushi out is when it's like a good price. Like, speaking of coupons, they had a crazy deal over at there's a place by my house. I forget the name of it.
Stabilize.
Bullet Train Sushi, I think what it's called. Like, they're like a franchise. It's in Japan. And they started branching out here to the States. But it's in Cerritos. And my friend took me there one time, and it was pretty good. I was surprised, like, how it wasn't too expensive. Reasonable price, you know. Service was really fast. But they had a crazy deal on Uber Eats, where you could you can buy up to $25 worth of food, and they would give you a $20 discount. I was like, oh, that's insane. That sounds really good for new subscribers. And I've never used Uber Eats before, and they let you do pickup. So, and this place is like 15 minutes from my house, so I could drive down there and go pick it up. And they had a special going on, buy one get one free. So I bought like 2 of every single thing on the menu. I was like, I want 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these. Like I got like 10 different things of sushi with the discount. I think with the total after I did everything, it was like $3 for all that sushi. It was like 60 pieces of sushi for frickin' $3. I was like, yeah, you cannot eat that much sushi that cheap. Like, that's just unreal. Like, I did it twice. They gave you 2 coupons, so I did it twice. I did it one week and I did it the following week. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna take advantage of this shit. That's good eat for next to nothing. Yeah, that was a fine moment. I would do it again if I could. If they ever bring out another coupon, I'll just make another account and do it again. Because that's what I usually do. I'll make like, because I have like 3 different phone numbers, so I have like 5 emails, so I just, okay, I'm just gonna do it on this account, do it on this account. I'm terrible. Like, woohoo, deals! Cheap food. I like cheap food. I'm a bad boy. I pay $40, $50 for something when you can pay $3. Because yeah, if you would have bought that shit at normal price, it would have been like $50 worth of sushi. So the fact that I got it for $3 That's insane. Ate good that night. I was like, I ate it all by myself, too. I ate all that sushi by myself. I was like, oh man, I was in heaven. It's so good. I was like, I'm such a fat ass for eating all this sushi. But I love it. Yep, pretty much. That's what I do. I do that a lot. Sometimes, and also, like, sometimes you'll leave. You just stop using it for a long time. And then a lot of times what they'll do is they'll have, like, comeback promotions. Like, oh, we miss you, come back. You know, you haven't used it in so long. Because, you know, they try to get you enticed to spend money. And they'll give you, like, a coupon or some... Like, Amazon does that shit all the time with me. They're like, oh, you can come back for Amazon for free for 1 month. Like, okay. And I'll take it. And I'll just cancel. Keep the month. So it's like, oh, thanks for the free service. And I just keep doing that. I'll never sign up for it. I just, you know, I have like 2-3 different Amazon accounts. I'll just be like, yeah, I'm good. I'll just use it when I need to, and then you give me free offers. Like, I've had it where, oh, we'll give you 3 months of Amazon for free if you use your American Express card. I'm like, okay. I'll tie my card to the account, get it for free for 3 months, and then I just cancel. You know, there's no obligation. I don't have to stay with it. Well, might as well get some free service out of it. I don't even need to really use Amazon Prime because I always fulfill the $25 minimum, so I get free shipping anyway. What do I need Prime for? No reason to do that. Like I said, it's a waste of money. I think Prime's a waste of money. Unless you're buying stuff all the time and you need instant shipping and you buy little things all the time, then it's worth it. You're honestly I'm the type of guy that doesn't need stuff right away, so I'd rather just use the free shipping up and I can wait a week. Fine. Need it right away. Rare I ever need something shipped like priority mail. Like, or if I need, like, you know, UPS Express service or something. It's rare I ever need that. It's gotta be something really important. Alright, man. No, you take care. I'm not gonna be on much longer. I'm just finishing up my farming route and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Probably be on for like 2 more minutes. Almost done.
Solidify!
Tomorrow's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be a short night. Like, literally, I maybe farm, like, I play for like 2 hours now. Because it's just, there's not much to do. The game's kind of slow right now. But you take care, man. be pretty slow till the weekend. Yes, I really hope I get East 9 this weekend. I know that's wishful thinking. I don't think they're gonna ship it out by Wednesday. I just don't see it happening. They're probably not gonna ship it out till like Friday, and then it's gonna take me at least 3 days to get it. I know how they are. Because they can't break, you can't break street date. They can't do that because it's against the terms of service, you know. I get in trouble. They already have the game. It's just, it's ready to go. It's just, I gotta wait for them to actually ship it out. So, I know, they said they'll let me know as soon as they ship it, but it hasn't been shipped. They said they processed my order, my payment, but they actually haven't shipped it out yet. I probably won't ship out till this is Friday. That's gonna be my guess. That's my guess.
Stabilize.
Want to make sure I get up by 1 o'clock. Yeah, I gotta get this eBay stuff done. Keep putting it off.
Gather.
Procrastinating. Get this stuff sold. Yeah, probably done in about 10 minutes. I already did Dragon Spine, so I don't have to do it today. Did it yesterday. It takes at least 2 days to spawn. After this, it's pretty much done. This has been pretty dull lately. This year is not looking too swift. Really not much to look forward to this year. Pretty dull year. The entertainment industry is just not much going on. Movie I'm looking forward to this year. Honestly, the Godzilla versus King Kong movie. All there is. There's nothing else. There's no major movies coming out that I care about. That I'm aware of, at least. As I said, there's really not much out coming out. Like, nothing major. Video game market's pretty bland this year. Really not that much to look forward to. build this up. I'll be skip dragon spine today. Wait for the timer to reset. 30, another hour. Last one. So we're only gonna do this tonight. We're gonna wait till tomorrow so everything respawned. Better wait till tomorrow, whatever. It's not like I need to do this every day. The artifact I gotta do every day, not the ores. Ores I could honestly do it every other day. Most of the spots don't even respawn that fast. Wait, anyway. So. Alright, we're done here. I'll probably do that 20 later when I wake up. Let's go make ores. Use some artifacts. Can't make anything anyway. Doesn't even matter. I'm capped for the day. Artifacts. Crap. Yeah. Well, that's some crap. That's nice. Good. I don't like either one of these. I would have more. Boo! I can't upgrade it anyway. I'm broke. Cause I am broke. Super broke. I am super broke. Yeah, tomorrow we'll work on money. That's what we're gonna do tomorrow. And then the day after we'll do freedom books.
When you're high up, everyone can
And
hear
then
your
freedom
voice.
books will do money. Because like I said, I'm not gonna. Really not gonna level up one character right now. I have no books, so totally broke. I have no money. Oh yeah, tomorrow is gonna be they call it rank up. So
Add Astra.
bonus. So I get another wish, 2 more resins, money, more gems, and then a bunch of stuff. That's cool. More level, and we'll get to level 8. Pretty much the end game. Once we hit that point, that's gonna take at least 2 weeks to get to. After that, it's just a grind. Incessant grind to 60. Takes way too long to get there. 55, that's good enough for me. 60 is just whenever it happens. Should be, tomorrow we'll hit. We're less than 1,000 away. For sure.
Comes a daredevil.
Thanks for following. Whoever followed. Genshin fan, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. We came right when I was about to end it because there's nothing left for me to do right now. I've done everything. Yeah, like I said, we're just waiting for next week. So we're just waiting for next week when the big update is next Wednesday. So we'll see if we're going to spend our gems or not. We'll, more than likely not going to. I have a feeling I'm going to save them. Bother. It really depends what 4 stars are in the banner. I don't know who's going to be in the banner, but it really depends who's going to be in it. Can you play with me co-op? Probably not if you're low level. I don't know how high your adventure rank is. I'm 53. So if you're not at least 53, if you're not at least 50, you can't co-op with me. You have to be similar level. Yeah, you're 41. You're way below me. Yeah, you're world level what, 5. I'm 7. So you're too low. You have to get up to 50 before you can team up with me. Yeah, I can join you. You just can't join me. I'm actually about to go to sleep. You caught me right at the end of the stream. Like, there's nothing for me to do right now, so I'm pretty much done. I'm tired. There's not much going on for me. So, but thanks for following, Genshin. I mean, I stream every day, so I mean, if you need help with something down the road for some reason, you can always ask me. I don't mind helping. If you need help with something. But I stream every day. I'm always on at this hour, so I'm almost every single day. It's rare. It's rare you don't see me on the game. On the weekends, I'm on. On the weekends, I'm on earlier. Usually jump on around like 8 o'clock. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. Like I said, I'm gonna go to sleep. I need to go take a shower and then I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired. I gotta get up I gotta hopefully get up around noon. I gotta take care of some stuff. Noon, 12:30. I want to at least get 7 hours sleep. So. Anyways, guys, you guys have a good one. I will see you guys tomorrow after I get off work at 2:30 like usual. Take care. Peace out.